And welcome back to Coffee Shop Talk. And happy to report we have our first guest here on Coffee Shop Talk, and she is a general manager for a quick service restaurant, and her name is Michelle. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Now, how long have you been a general manager?
3.5 years.
And during that time, you've probably been with the highlights of the economy, was doing pretty well, and then as the years went by, kind of suffered. What about your business?
The winter time is a little bit slow, and it's starting to pick up because of summertime. But honestly, because we are a quick service restaurant, we tend to see the trends when the economy is doing poorly, that the quick service restaurants' profit increases or their customer count increases because the public is looking for a better value.
Okay, better value and, of course, healthier.
And healthier. We provide very healthy. One of our slogans is healthy food provided fresh. So
it's not like the old days where you just went and got a greasy burger and all quick service, which we love, but people are starting to get a little more healthy. Tell me this, employees, there's a lot of people looking for jobs these days, and I'm sure you're no exception. A lot of people come through the door, putting in applications. What kind of applicants are you getting?
Unfortunately, we're not getting the quality applicants that we had hoped for. Our company has a very strict policy of professionalism. You can't have visible tattoos, and most of our applicants are getting out of high school or in their early 20s, and a lot of them have the visible tattoos that we're not, that they can't really cover very easily. We have a no drug policy, and in Plumas County, a lot of our applicants will not pass the drug test. And then once they do pass the drug test, work ethic is, I'm having such a hard time finding quality employees who know what work ethic is and are happy to have the job, willing to work hard and, earn their money that we're offering them.
Well, of course, a lot of people, they want to put their best foot forward when they go put their applications in. And, they'll say, I will do anything that you ask me to. I mean, that's the way I approached it when I went looking for a job. Is that what you're encountering as well?
There's several of them that, when I interviewed them, they interviewed great. They followed through. They'll work any shift. They're on call if we need to have people come in to cover shifts. And then there are those other employees who say, oh, I'll do anything. I'm so happy to have this job. And then they start faltering and they don't show up for their shift, or they don't give us 100%. Or they'll say, oh, I need this day off, and I can't work these hours I told you I could work. So being reliable, I'm having a hard time finding reliable applicants as well.
That completely blows my mind. I mean, unless you're living in a cave, of course you got a TV set, you've got newspapers, you've got the internet. Everyone should be well aware that jobs are scarce these days. So I don't care what your job is, whether it's shoveling cow manure or whatever it is, you should be the best at it you can be and really try to hold on to that job. That's what you would think.
I haven't been able to give anybody a raise in a long time because they just don't stick around.
Which is amazing, and you want to give people raises, and it's just amazing that these people, and I know, I used to be young. I used to be 16. I know Billy's having a party. I can't show up for that shift. We've all been through it, but you've got to work through that and say, you know what? I want my work record and my work ethic record to really look good. And these people, you're giving them a prime chance to do just that. So say I want to go in and get a job. What can I do to bowl you over?
A lot of eye contact, being assertive, with your talking. Confidence is a major issue. If you come in and say, oh, I want a job, please, I'm not as likely to offer you a position because it's a customer service business, where you need to be able to talk to customers.
What do you anticipate? You anticipate growth for the company?
Right now we're hiring, and the more business we get, the more employees I can hire, and I'm just praying for quality applicants that I can say, yes, I want you.
Well, she's in her own little corner of the world, and of course, here in Reno and the Greater Lake Tahoe area, there are jobs available. And you should really take what this general manager has said to heart. And if you want your kids to get work, really spend some time with them and say, you know what, let's do some examples here. I'm going to be the boss. You come in and wow me over. I know it sounds kind of funny. And perhaps we never did it back in the early 1700s when I was looking for work. But now you have to, because these employers, such as Michelle, can be very choosy about who they get on board. And once you do get on board, you don't want to go. I would hope you don't want to go. So I appreciate you coming here today. Our first guest, Michelle, you've been history making, our first guest.
Yay! Thank you
so
for
much.
having me.
Thank you.